What's up, y'all? You're watching Union Minded. I'm your host, Eric, and today we are going to talk about gun violence in America. Why, do you ask? Well, because 4 kids were injured due to gun violence in Denver. That happened almost at the same moment, almost simultaneously as the moment that Charlie Kirk was shot at his event in Utah. And round we go. And I find it amazing that we can have 300 mass shootings so far this year. We can have countless schools getting shot up, and we don't think about doing anything to try to prevent gun violence deaths. And then you have a gentleman who, while mockingly stating to someone who was asking a question about gun violence, the person asked, "Do you know how many mass shootings have happened in America this year?" And just dismissing what the person was getting ready to talk about, saying, "Are you including gang violence in this?" And it's at that moment that the assassin let the round go, and he got shot in the neck. And I gotta be honest with you, my reaction to the news was not much of a reaction at all. Like, the needle didn't move for me. As far as sympathy and empathy, it did not move. The needle didn't move. And I think that's a me problem, right? That's a me problem. Maybe I'm just a bad person. Maybe my moral compass sucks. I don't know. But I could not find an F to give. And I feel that's bad, right? That's probably bad, right? I should probably feel sad for his family, as he's not going to be around anymore. But I just don't. I don't care one way or the other. I didn't think about Charlie this morning. I didn't think about him yesterday. I don't think about him and his show at all. Neither do I think about, what's that other guy, Ben Shapiro? Don't care about him. Don't care about his ideology. These guys are spewing hate on a daily basis on their shows, pandering to racists and homophobic people and Nazis, and pandering to folks that want to harm and are actively harming folks from my community. And they talk about, oh, well, we just want to debate. I don't know about all that. But what bothered me, and what is lingering for me, like I really need to do some reflection. What's lingering for me is my family's reaction to my reaction. Like, when my son and I were talking about it, he was shocked at how unmoved I was by this. And then I was talking to my wife, and I was like, yeah, EJ was kind of taken aback that I didn't move the needle for me. And she was taken back and like, really? It doesn't move the needle for you? Like, that he had kids, this and that and the other. And so I got some self-reflection to do. I got some internal searching to do to find why I'm such a broken human being that I can't care when someone who has spewed hate and who has done harm, has harm done to them, why I don't feel bad for them. Maybe that's a me problem. But I don't. I reserve my empathy and my love and my sympathy and my efforts for the marginalized people, for the folks that are being oppressed, for the Palestinians that are being murdered every day during a genocide, for the black folks in our country that are constantly under oppressive pressure, for the Latinos all across the country being kidnapped on the streets by these Nazi ICE Gestapo bastards that are disappearing people. I save my empathy and my sympathy for all of those communities, because my fight is never, ever with the folks on my ladder rung. My fight is against the folks that are oppressing us all. And in this country, there is a divide, and one side seems to just want to rule over everyone else with an iron fist. And the other side just wants some health care and some better wages so that we can live. It's not an equal debate, and it's just horrible. Now, violence is never the answer in my view. It's never the answer. I think we should be able to talk it out and come to rational conclusions. I think that becomes increasingly difficult when you have charlatans running around lying about everything, stoking fear, sowing hate, sowing division, sowing all types of bad vibes. And that's their MO. That's what they do. It's hard to come to a rational conversation, a rational conclusion on a debate on a topic when somebody is on one side constantly lying about it, and on the other side you can't get any movement anyway, no matter how much logic and reason you bring and information you bring, because the other person's just lying and not being honest about it. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't really feel anything one way or the other. I feel sad for America. I feel sad for the United States, because this violence seems it's not being tamped down. We're not going to do anything to try to address it. We're not going to do anything to try to fix it. It seems like we've come to accept that this is the reality we are in, and nothing can be done about it. We had Sandy Hook so many years ago, and I would have thought that would have been the thing that would have had us look in the mirror and be like, yo, we got to fix this. And it's just not. We don't care. We don't care. We don't care. The folks that spew all this hate, this white nationalism, this racism, bigotry, this Nazism, fascism, this stuff that's all around us right now and in control of the government right now. The folks that spew all of that stuff, they don't care about us. They don't care what happens to us and our children. They don't care. I want to be a better person. I do. I want to be a better person. I want to be of a higher moral standard. I do. I feel bad. I really do. I feel bad that my reaction to this was received so poorly by people that I love and respect. I just don't know how to fix that. I don't know how to be more compassionate towards the ghouls in our society that do bad things. I just don't. And it sucks. It sucks because you make people that love you think lesser of you because of your reaction to some news. So it sucks. But yeah, man, I don't know that the shooter is still at large. I have a feeling it's going to be like most. It's going to be another white supremacist, probably somebody who thought that Charlie Kirk wasn't extremely right enough for them, and they were like, oh, he's becoming a liberal, which is laughable. But we don't know until all of the information gets shaken out and investigated and we find who was responsible. Until then, thoughts and prayers to Charlie Kirk's family. I know they're hurting right now, and so we'll leave it there. Y'all have a great day. Remember that the fight's not left and right, it's up and down. It's going to take solidarity to win always. Each one teach one, get out there and reach one, and remember, there could be no union without you and I front and center. So let's go. Peace.